What's going on, you bastards? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. This is a long time coming. I've had this done for a while. This is pretty much my first attempt on the ZAMASU event, the Fusion ZAMASU, I guess. Yeah, with work and just life in general, and I was binge playing League of Legends, so yeah, absolutely. I really wasn't I wasn't playing the most Dokkan or streaming, making videos and all that. But yeah, I added in these runs because these runs right here, you know, obviously we're at, you know, we're going a little bit faster than the normal gameplay. Yeah, this dude shit on me like giga hard. Like he just poo-pooed all over on me. And, because, like, look at that opening rotate. We almost died from just one AoE. So it's definitely... this does really highlight, you know, a lot of the strong units that we thought were, you know, really good defensively and whatnot. They kind of been getting smoked in here. Like, for instance, the Kai Goku, you know, the AGL Carnival Goku. He gets smoked. Well, I mean, and the newest units that dropped for the celebration also get smoked. I'd say the Goku Vegeta, because they have their guard and their chances of dodging, they do a little bit better than some units. Yeah, so right here we're using Kai Goku. These initial runs, right, I am using items because I just want to beat it. I ain't trying to just like fling items out willy-nilly, but as you see, we got cooked immediately. There's I think I died maybe 2 or 3 times before I actually beat it. It all depends really, like, well, it's really hard to recover if your first rotation goes badly or is doo-doo and whatnot. And yeah, as you can see, if you do a low enough amount of damage, like on normals or even some super attacks, you do actually do 0 here. So here I'm contemplating. I'm just like, man, I used a Whis. I don't want to pop the standby here for the GT Goku and Vegeta. So it's just like, ugh. Yeah, the AoE can really catch out a lot of units because a lot of the stronger defensive units and a lot of units, how they operate these days, they need to super attack. And if you got an AoE that's going to blast you before you get a chance to super attack, obviously you're getting cooked. Yeah, 517k right there. They had guard, and that is one of the newest units that have come out. So, you know, it's just like, damn, they really amped up the difficulty, and that's really cool. It's just like a lot of your runs are going to be fishing for like your better opening rotations, because if you don't have it, then yikers. All right, so we popped another Whis here. And we just took 377k type advantage. We had some I don't think they had their full passive built up, at least 40%, but maybe 30%. But yeah, this run is where we just get smoked. Anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and those guys, it was past the turn where they had their guard, so it was just like, oof. So now this is the run that we actually win with. We went the double blue Goku and Vegeta build instead of the, I think I had the dual GT Goku Vegeta, you know, because you get like 2 standbys for the spirit bombs, and plus, you know, in later phases you have good type advantage. But getting the 2 blue Goku and Vegetas, I think is a bit earlier or better and for the early part of the fight. All right, and we're putting like Trunks and Vegeta in the second slots, and then the Gohan. So nice dodge. We get extra chances to dodge. God bless. And then yeah, future Gohan definitely needs to super attack before he gets hit, because he gets his extra damage reduction that way. Yeah, it was just like, I was pretty impressed with this fight here. Because this fight, it was just, boy. And it's just like, if we don't dodge this, we were cooked. And guess what? We did not dodge. 224k actually isn't that bad. I wish they just changed the blues, right? To where on their 18 key, they'd stack attack. Kind of like Namek Goku. And then on their 12 key, they would, you know, stack defense. Because obviously they're going to do more 12 keys than 18 keys. So they'll stack their defense more. And then, you know, when it goes to the Vegito, it would help out a bit there. So it kind of sucks because, I mean, once their guard's done, I mean, it's still, you're almost still kind of forced to put them in slot 1 because they have the extra chances of dodging. Because if they get hit by anything in slot 3, their defense is not good enough and they will get smoked. Yeah, and this time we did bring the it could have been a little risky because you know, this opening phase, I mean, as we're gonna see right here, we did Papa Whis, the Tech 23rd World Tournament Goku. I did fortunately rainbow him off these banners, and funny, I only got like 1 copy of the 23rd World Tournament Piccolo. I had him at 69% because I only got 55% initial banner. And I just bought another copy with red coins because I'm just like, you know what? Hopefully it doesn't come up. Well, he won't be on the Turles banner. And let's be honest, I really ain't summoning on the Turles banner. Yeah, got him to 79%. Got him them gold equips. And that way he can... because he is definitely needed for the villains teams, and which you would think about, just like, you know what, the villain team would be kind of good here. We just got this new baller-ass fusion ZAMASU. The AGL ZAMASU's EZA is pretty good. And then, now, this fight was out before the Int Goku Black TUR EZA. Now we have news on the LR is going to EZA. But that TURs wouldn't have helped anyway. But it's just like, you're like, damn, you don't really have anything else. Even like the Imp Piccolo, because he needs a super attack. You get cooked too. Like, you know, it sucks. Villains have really far and away fallen off, especially. Like, I think they were competitive before these Dismal Futures. Well, some teams before the Dismal Future event came out. Even like AGL Golden Frieza, dude. These fights go on like maybe like turn 6, 7. And his damage reduction has completely pretty much fallen off there. So it's just like, man. So we popped the Trunks of Vegeta active skill. I mean, for the sake of like just doing this, like getting it done, I don't have the animations on. We already seen these animations a bunch of times. Why? Yeah. So we got the guard in slot 1, and we got those chances to dodge. The Trunks of Vegeta, they do have their damage reduction still. And then we, you know, the physical Trunks, he's probably going to eat some damage. I feel like also for the physical Trunks, something we could talk about is that they needed this motherfucker to have, he needed to be at least like 30% damage reduction starting at the turn, and then go to up to like 60% damage reduction instead of 10 to 30. Because his defensive numbers are so, I am gonna say they are on the lower side. Like, you know, start a turn and all that shit. For whatever reason, my headset keeps connecting and reconnecting, or disconnecting and reconnecting. That's pissing me off. That's all I've been hearing is boo 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 boo. But starting off at 30 and then ending at 60% would be like pretty dope. And this guy can super attack like 5 times, so you know, I would say getting that 30% increase definitely isn't that bad. That would definitely make him a bit better, you know, with these early turn AoEs. I mean, his damage numbers are pretty nice. I think at this point, I had him at 69% already because of the top grossing stones. I did a rotation on the Trunks banner, I believe. And then I ended up getting a copy of them. I think it was Goku Black Rift. I've only gotten Zenos for, you know, at least the Carnival part 2 for getting the units. No time machine at all. No time machine. Yeah, Future Gohan bent me over backwards trying to get him. Which sucks, too, because, I mean, when the Int TUR came out, I got that dude, like, first multi. I'm just like, all right, yo, maybe Future Gohan's got my back. He did not have my back. He bent me over backwards and then got me from the back. But, yeah, it sucked. And usually, you know, another reason why I haven't been, like, putting out too much Dokkan stuff is because when I get just destroyed on the banners, I would say I went around this part 2 1.5k to get one copy of both units. It really takes the wind out of my sails for the hypeness, honestly. Like, the fights are good, the units are good, you know, and it's a fun time. But holy shit, dude, when you're just spending your real money currency, it's just like, oof. Yeah, I saw that super attack do 0. And I'm just like, oh, brother, tell me he supers afterwards, and we could have killed him if he didn't have that, like, damage reduction thing. But at least these guys were able to get a stack off, so that helps. And whenever we do have World Tournament Goku right here, and we can get Vegito out here. So Trunks and Vegeta. Oh yeah. It can be a little scary having them in slot 1.
What's wrong? Can you not keep up with my speed? Now you die!
All right, so that active skill, right? Because I would put him in slot 1 in case there was a super. But Trunks and Vegeta, I guess, a weakness that is more prevalent nowadays. Back in the day when they came out, it wasn't. They had to be in slot 1 to get that guard. With Vegito using the active skill, he dodges everything. So you'd want him probably to be in slot 1. Because in case there's a slot 1 super attack, you can avoid it. But so we put him in slot 2 because Trunks and Vegeta need to be in slot 1 or else you're just like dead, right? They have like 500k defense and their type disadvantage. They would get smacked around. And we got the dodge though. I think I have 8 dodge in them because some dodge is good. It's just like you want them to build up, but also at the same time, you want them to get hit. So I think 8 dodge is a pretty good. And then you give them some defense skill orbs. They got some additionals. Yeah, so Vegito's attack stat doesn't look the greatest, but he is effective against all types. And what, he could do this up to like 5 or 6 times or some bullshit. So it's like he can be pretty nutty. And then yeah, that's effective against all types. Doesn't seem like it's doing that much, but this ZAMASU, I believe, does have like, well, like 100 million health. So his health is outrageous. And can he heal? I don't think he heals. Right? I kind of forgot. I don't think he heals. Maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I actually did this fight. I've done it a few times on stream. If you want my Discord stream, the link is in the description down below. So we had that little pause there because my phone actually ran out of storage space. So I stopped the gameplay and then I cleared some shit out and continued it. So the Goku, we still don't have his active skill up, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, his standby is still not you know, to where he always guards and, you know, he's a Chad. All right, so we're doing these again. We're getting Vegito again. And then we're, you know, pretty much doing the same thing. We're going to run him in slot 1. And we can use the standby for the GT Goku and Vegeta. And we're going to run the GT Goku Vegeta, well, the Vegeta now, in slot 3, right? Because I looking at this dude's HP, I was like, we can dish out a lot of damage between Vegito and Trunks. So we need to do as much damage as possible before the turn's over. Because I'm out of items. We could, you know, if we somehow survived here too, like we could just get one shot if the rotation was wrong next turn, you know? Yeah, we didn't bring STR or Bulma here, right? I'm kind of surprised. I just noticed I didn't bring Bulma. Even like Bulma, with how great she is defensively, she gets cooked a little bit too. I mean, also with this part 2 stuff, the banners, I did get her to 90%. Went from 55% to 90%. I'm like, oh, okay, that's really good, actually. So we built her mostly dodge. She has some additional in there. And yeah, Vegito, this is his 3rd super. You know, Dokkan original super tag. It looks really good, man. The dual keyblades is just so dope. 4, I'm just like, thank God. He is doing so much damage here. You know, effective against all types. And then 5. He did 5, and I'm just like, oh my God, this boy just shelled out so much damage. It was so clutch. And then we dodging. And then it's Trunks' turn. 13.7 million. Remember, we are getting the like key and the attack buff from the GT Vegeta. And then this Trunks again, 8.5. So Vegito and Trunks, they really could probably do some of the most damage in this game. Imagine if these are all crits too. And then we got, you know, the 4th one botched, but then the 5th one, boom. So we did 4 supers with Trunks, and then we did 5 with Vegito. And this connects, and I was like, damn. Because if we could have got the GT Vegeta to do a hit too, that would have been cool. Then he died, you know, would have had his health lower. But now we had the revival counterattack, which I skipped. But then we defeat him with the Spirit Bomb, no crit, 11 million. I was like, oh. And then we get the sad-ass KO screen. So that was Fusion ZAMASU. This guy is no goddamn chump. He can turn your units inside out. And it's pretty fun. The 5 times stupid-ass tries, though, need that. I get it. When it initially comes out, it should be unlimited tries. Then afterwards, yeah, maybe 5 tries after the celebrations over anything, something. But anyway, bastards, hope you guys enjoyed. We completed the missions and whatnot. Now, see you bastards in the next one. Take care.
But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw, thank you.